Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another reading video. I'm so excited to be back on with you guys again during my 30-day challenge where I am challenging myself to come on every single day with a new reading video. So today I am going to go ahead and leave things a bit open-ended. But right away, I am picking up on the energy of someone new, someone who has had their eye on you quietly, but like in a very subtle way. This new energy is a person who wants to connect with you, but I'm hearing that there's a wall or a block within them, and I'm hearing it has to do with their own shame. The word shame is coming out strongly. So there's something that this person feels shame about related to their current circumstances in life. For some of them, I feel this may be something related to their work or their career, not really feeling like they're doing something that they really find to be fulfilling, not being where they want to be in life. I'm definitely getting the energy of someone who's very hard on themselves. And it's almost like they are rejecting themselves because they feel like they would never be worthy of you or that they can't be good enough for you. They idealize you. This is someone who really has you on a pedestal. And I'm hearing you are everything that they want. Yeah, they see you as this Queen of Swords. They are intimidated by you. With the Queen of Swords, they sense that you are someone who has very strong boundaries, someone who knows who they are. You may be a divine feminine. That doesn't have to be the case, but I'm getting that a lot of you may resonate with more so your inner feminine energy. And this may be a masculine who is, feeling intimidated by, I'm hearing your natural confidence. I feel like you have this confidence about you that you don't even necessarily have to put on. It's completely natural. It's something that just radiates from you. I'm hearing firmly established in your energy field at this point. They're also sensing that they may have a lot of rivals or competition here with the Five of Wands. This is a masculine who assumes that either you are romantically taken or with someone else, or that you have a lot of people who would be vying for your attention romantically. And that seems to be part of what's been holding them back. I'm hearing, why am I caring so much? Why am I feeling so much? This masculine is surprised that you've made them feel so deeply and so intensely. This would especially be the case if this is someone who is completely new in your life, someone that you've either only met briefly or maybe not met at all. They are, in those cases, especially surprised that I'm hearing you so easily worked your way into their mind and into their heart. I do feel that with the Five of Cups reversed and the Nine of Swords, this is someone who's been overwhelmed recently by their life. And I'm getting that if you've been around them, you've empathically picked up on this stress or this overwhelm. For example, after being around this person, you may suddenly feel sad or like feel the urge to cry or just feel overwhelmed. But you've also felt very drawn to them is what I'm getting. Like I'm getting the word healer. You are a healer. And so when you are sensing that someone has gone through something very dark, or they're carrying around shame, or they're going through something heavy, you get very drawn to that person. And sometimes you can't even fully explain to yourself why. And I'm hearing that this is a quality about you that's often been misunderstood, because I feel that many people have looked at this quality within you and said that maybe like you have some kind of savior complex, or it's just a trauma response, like you're trying to save or heal other people as kind of your own trauma response or something like that. But I feel like there's actually something spiritual going on here. Maybe you have even judged yourself before. Like I'm hearing, why am I drawn to broken people? Maybe you feel like you're someone who tends to, like, even romantically sometimes be, if you're in the dating world, you may find that you're drawn to people who actually come from a very difficult background or who are carrying around a lot of shame or pain. And this isn't because you have some kind of like savior complex. I feel that you're much more self-aware than that. You've healed beyond that. I'm getting it's actually because you're a healer. And sometimes, whether it's romantic or otherwise, this doesn't have to be romantic, but I'm getting you often feel this soul spark with someone. You feel this inevitable desire to speak to them or to connect with them because you are a healer and you can sense, with the high priestess, you can sense what they're going through on some level, even if you can't fully grasp it or understand it consciously. And you sense that by interacting with you or connecting with you, this person can receive something that they may need, whether it's hope or inspiration or upliftment or a kind word. And I'm getting that a lot of your life is guided in this mysterious way where you get pulled to say something to someone, to meet someone, to interact with someone, to even just make eye contact with someone, because your soul is sensing that through that energy exchange, even if it's just that moment of eye contact or smiling at them or saying hello, you sense that in that exchange, you can actually play a role in healing that person's spirit and enlivening their sense of hope again, their sense of potential for joy again. I feel like you awaken that in others. I'm hearing you pierce through all the noise and awaken something deeper within other people. And again, I'm not just talking romantically here, although I feel what's really complicated about this situation for some of you is that there may be that romantic chemistry or that pull towards this person, but there's also that element where you are this healer and something about your presence is very healing to this person. The thing that I get though, I heard healing waters. I don't know why that came up. Maybe some of you find water to be really energetically cleansing for you. But the thing I'm getting here about this person that's very complicated is they are loving being around your energy and your light because it is literally healing them. But at the same time, they're feeling extremely overwhelmed. Even the emotions that they're feeling for you are unexpected and overwhelming here. They're dealing with a lot of low self-confidence. I'm hearing even if they present the opposite, even if they present like they're very confident, they're actually dealing with a lot of insecurities. They're already perceiving that if they were to approach you being the Empress here, that you would reject them. They feel like they can't move this forward without being rejected, or I'm hearing experiencing more loss. This feels like someone who's really fresh out of some kind of grief, loss, or heartbreak in their life. And I'm hearing you'll learn more about that when the two of you connect more in the future. So yes, I am getting a very powerful message that you will be connecting with this person more in the future. Even if things have seemed off with them currently, I'm hearing to give it time, to let this person recover a bit with the Five of Pentacles reverse, because there is going to be some positive change here. Specifically, if this is a masculine, I feel like they're working to stabilize themselves more in this Emperor energy. They want to get into the energy of someone who can really match you as the Empress, someone who is a counterpart to you in that sense, who is also more stabilized, more confident, more aligned with their true self, more in their power. I feel like this person may be an Aries for some of you listening. They may have Aries energy in their birth chart. I also feel like they're really in this mode of being very disciplined with themselves right now. Again, lots of fire sign energies, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries coming out here. But this is someone that, even though they've possibly kept their distance or seem to be kind of cold or avoidant, they still can't help but be around you or want to be around you. Because with the Star card, they feel like you are mystical, magical. And I think that's the title of a song, but I haven't actually listened to the song. So I'm actually going to look up the lyrics because this is getting me really curious. Okay, it's a song by Benson Boone. Okay, there's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, and then you switch up with no warning and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, but I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come back around to me eventually if you sit back, relax, and join my company. Once you know what my love's going to feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like mystical, magical, my little hard to get baby. I want to give you the world. Not saying you got to chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we can work with. But I like it anyways because I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, and join my company. Wow, okay, so I'm getting a very strong message from the lyrics of that song that this person, first of all, I feel their soul saying like, this is going to happen between us eventually. They themselves are actually feeling like they have mixed signals from you. But again, that's them and their insecurity. That's not actually something that you're literally doing. It's them just feeling intimidated by you because they themselves are in that state of insecurity. Again, there's some kind of shame block or feeling like they're not exactly where they want to be in their life right now. But I do feel that shifting. And with that line, sit back, relax, I feel like that's a message from your higher self, divine feminine. And right as I said that, I saw the number 1111 on the recording timer. So the message that I'm getting for you is to sit back and relax, meaning to relax into your own power, relax into your own energy, because this is going to happen. I feel like this person or situation is absolutely going to come around. I'm hearing that there's something very inevitable about it, let's say. So I am going to be reshuffling the cards here, and I want to know more about this person. I just keep picking up that message about you being that high priestess. Oh, and I said high priestess, and right as I said that, I thought mediator, because really being a priestess is about being a mediator between man or humankind, men and women, and the divine. But specifically, there's something about you mediating for the masculine. I feel that often as a divine feminine, masculine energies are drawn to you almost like a beacon, whether it's platonic or romantic, because they sense that you are this high priestess, that you have this ability to connect people more with their inner self, with their higher self. And I'm hearing part of this is that energy of unconditional love that's around you, because you are someone who truly loves openly and unconditionally. And that's such a rare quality. And it's something that doesn't have to be spoken. In fact, it's more effectively transmitted when it's just felt rather than spoken. And that's the energy that this masculine feels from you that really draws them to your healing presence. It's that unconditional love. I'm hearing you don't heal through something you're actively doing or saying. You heal through seeing someone in their wholeness, seeing someone in their completeness, even when they don't feel like that person. And I'm getting that this has been a gift about you, divine feminine, that has been deeply misunderstood by other people, by society, or maybe even by your own self, because you've often believed that this quality you possess of seeing people in their wholeness, seeing them as their higher self, has been you just being naive or living on potential, loving on potential. That's not the case. What this really is a sacred ability. And I'm getting so many chills as I'm saying this. So I know that's a sign of spiritual confirmation. This is a sacred spiritual ability and gift that you possess to see others in their spiritual entirety, for all that they are as a soul, as their higher self. And that is part of how you heal others. You see them in that whole picture of themselves. You love them unconditionally because you know that they are so much more than they allow themselves to believe that they are. And in you seeing them as that higher version of themselves, they begin to align more with that. And that's the gift that I see that you possess so beautifully. And it's not a flaw. It's not naivety. It's not something that you're doing wrong. I mean, yes, of course, I feel part of your journey has been acknowledging these healing abilities, this ability to see others for their potential, but also learning how to protect yourself, your own energy, your own boundaries, how to reparent your own self, and all of those things. All of those things are so important. But I just wanted to let you know that I see this quality about you as sacred and beautiful, even if many people have often misunderstood it. Now, what I'm getting from this person is they perceive themselves as the Page of Cups. They feel like, I'm hearing, I may not have much to offer, but I want to offer it anyway. This person has been hesitating. They have been on the fence, but this gives me the energy of someone who ultimately is going to be coming towards you. Now, specifically with the Empress card here, I feel that when they do come towards you or approach you or connect with you, it's going to be in response to a kind of energy that you're in. The thing I'm feeling right now is that the soul spark has been so strong with this person. You've been intuitively feeling it so strongly that a part of you has had trouble letting go, which makes sense because you have felt this pull to help this person or connect with them or exchange energy with them. But what you need to understand is that this person is going to move towards you. You can relax and sit back, as the lyrics of the song say. Relax into your power. This is going to happen. It's inevitable, but it's going to happen as you shift back into that center of power and stay fully grounded and present with yourself. As you affirm to yourself, what is meant for me will align with me in this place of power. That is the instant I feel this person coming towards you. And it may even catch you by surprise when this happens. Now, if you do want help shifting into that energy where you can attract through that action from them, I would also recommend trying out my Break No Contact Subliminal meditation, because this is actually designed to work with your subconscious mind to open up your energetic field to being receptive and magnetic for desired contact, communication, and movement forward from desired individuals in your life that you want to connect with. And this subliminal has been so powerful for so many people. I've been getting more positive feedback on this one subliminal than I've ever received on any single subliminal in the last several years of creating them on my app, which, by the way, the name of my app where this subliminal comes from is Sound and Soulful. So you can get it in the app stores, but I'll also leave a link to it under this video. But just to share with you one of the testimonials I received on this app, I got a comment from one of you saying that you listened to this subliminal overnight for one night, just 3 hours that night. And the next day, your twin flame contacted you after having you blocked for 2 years. That was one comment I received. I got another comment from someone saying that they listened for 2 weeks and their desired person reached out to them. Another comment said that they started listening, meditating outside under a tree. They opened their eyes and the person that they had wanted to hear from was actually driving by at that exact moment, waved at them, and then texted them later that day. So this subliminal can be very powerful and has been for many people to help manifest contact from someone you desire to hear from. So if you would like to try it out for yourself and see how it works for you, you can try it free when you create a free trial account in my app. And the link to get the app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Okay, so this is someone who is going to be making a decision to come towards you with the Ace of Swords. There's going to be some kind of breakthrough here because I'm hearing that regardless of what they perceive to be the competition with the Five of Wands, they're going to realize that they have to go for this because with the Ten of Pentacles, I'm hearing everything that they've been desiring and waiting for. And I'm also hearing they're going to realize that you are the type of feminine energy that doesn't wait on anyone or anything. I feel like they are going to recognize subconsciously that they're being given this powerful window of time where you are putting yourself in a position energetically or maybe physically, you are kind of putting yourself in their environment or their path. Just take that however it resonates. But I feel like there's a window of time you've been giving them to approach you or connect with you. And with the Fool card and the Two of Cups, there's going to be some moment that just pushes them over the edge. Again, I feel like this is most likely to happen when you are in that Empress energy, when you are balanced, grounded, stable within yourself, focused on yourself, pouring into yourself. There's going to be some spontaneous moment where it's almost like their soul just pushes them forward to connect with you, to say something to you, to say hello, or to contact you or to reach out. That's what I'm getting here. With the Two of Cups, I'm hearing ideal partner. This person sees you as an ideal partner. The energy between us feels amazing. That's another sense I'm getting from this masculine, almost like they're kind of just savoring the energy between the two of you, whether you are exchanging energy telepathically or sometimes in the same space physically. It's like they're just enjoying that back and forth flow of energy. But I feel like you've been a little bit wanting it to be something more or impatient for it to be more, which makes sense because, again, you have a high bar of connection, a high caliber of connection, and high standards for yourself. And I feel you've created a window of opportunity for this person to come forward, and they sense that. They are also saying, I know you deserve more than I can give you at the moment. So that's been that shame block or that wall that has held this person back. But we're also getting, you are so beautiful to me. I may be running, but my soul wants you only. I feel like this is the kind of person who would act avoidant, but then they would literally only be focusing on you and only you in their own mind and emotions. I'm hearing even when they aren't directly looking at you, making eye contact with you, or contacting you, they're still like heavily sending you energy. It's like you're still the only person that they're at all focused upon. And that's what I'm getting from this person so strongly. Yeah, judgment. This person is dealing with some kind of shame. They're fearing judgment from you, but also their soul knows that you are non-judgmental, that you are unconditionally loving here, because that's that amazing energy that they're feeling from you at this time. So is there anything else I can channel from this person? I wish you were here with me. You're worth more than I let on. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Yeah, I feel like this is the type of masculine when if they start to feel emotionally overwhelmed by thoughts of you or when they see you, instead of moving towards that, sometimes I feel like it will make them shut down a bit or even kind of act in ways that seem distant or avoidant, when in actuality, they are just feeling almost just pummeled by these emotions that they're having for you. With the sacral chakra, there's also an extremely strong physical pull towards you, a physical attraction. And I really see a victory, a breakthrough on the horizon, some very positive outcome coming from this with the victory card here. Yeah, I feel like this is about this person breaking out of a fear or a shame cycle. And really, on a cosmic level, that's part of the spiritual purpose of this connection. But I really do see that happening in them ultimately taking some kind of action towards you, again, in some sort of spontaneous moment when you are fully grounded and in your own power. And so I guess as the song Mystical Magical said in the lyrics earlier, sit back and relax, because this is inevitable. This is going to be falling into place, moving forward positively. So I really hope that this message was inspiring or encouraging for some of you listening. As I always say, only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest here. Otherwise, I am going to be closing out this reading. If you do want to use the Break No Contact Subliminal to manifest faster contact from this person potentially, then the link to try out my app for free is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave things here. I'm sending you huge amounts of love, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.